Hey y'all, it's Sammy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a vlog. Today we have to go get Aden's haircut because his hair is kind of long and school is just around the corner. I cannot believe my babies. Oh my goodness. Aden's going to first grade and Lexi's starting preschool. I can't believe it. So it's going to be just me and Koda a couple days out of the week, and I'm really sad because I love the rambunctious crazy house that we usually have every day.
Two blueberries, a bagel, granola, and yogurt for Lex. How about that? Today we have to go get Aden's haircut because he's got a hot mess of a rat's nest.
So the kids and I usually eat the exact same thing every morning, and they decided that they just wanted to go rogue. Of course, the day I'm filming, it's like, let's do random stuff. So Lexi wanted some granola and yogurt, and that's fine. I'm living for it, girl. I threw some blueberries in there and she had a filled day with that. And Aden is really on this like bagel kick lately, which is good for him because the boy is such a picky eater. So the fact that he wants to try anything else, I'm down for it. Okay, so bagels it is. So I wasn't really that hungry, which is unusual for me. Normally I love to eat in the morning, but I wasn't that hungry, so I was like, I'm just gonna get a banana and some coffee, and then I'm gonna give Koda some sweet potatoes because that was the last jar of food that I had in the cupboard. But honestly, he has been doing so well with eating food. He is so confused with all the flavors that I give him. I feel like I've gone a little bit more out on a limb with him and actually tried like the chicken and the beef, where with my other two I was so hesitant to buy chopped up chicken and beef. But I don't know, something about the third baby, you're just like, listen, we got to try pull out all the stops here. So that's what we're doing with Koda, and he's been just loving eating, and I'm so thankful for that because Aden was such a picky eater. Lexi, thankfully, like the girl, she's just now getting to her picky eating stage, and she's 2, so I'm fine with that. Hopefully she'll get out of it. But we decided we were going to get ready, and of course Lexi has to pick her own clothes because that's what she does. She's such a diva. And we got her favorite flip-flops on, and she looks super cute. She demanded to wear a sun hat, which was adorable, and I loved it. Of course Aden, he's my easiest to kind of get ready because honestly I just pick things out for him, but as long as it's not long sleeves or something that he feels suffocated in, then he'll wear it. I got Koda up and we got him ready to go, got myself ready to go. This is probably the laziest part of my day. I don't even like getting dressed anymore. I almost just want to stay in my jammies all day because they're so comfortable. I don't know, maybe you can relate. Like after having a baby, especially a C-section, that one sucked. Like I just have not wanted to get into tight clothes ever since the C-section. I'm like, I would rather just wear these loose fitting baggy clothes because that's kind of my jam right now, but that's okay. Anyways, so I wanted to make the bed and just kind of get our day going. I thought that the barber opened at like 9. Apparently they opened at 8, so I spent a whole hour basically messing around trying to find things for the kids to be entertained by. I ended up taking them outside and just letting them play around in the yard for a little while, and then they were bored with that, so we ended up going back inside, and I was like, you know what, this is a perfect time. Y'all are kind of chill right now, so I'm gonna study and do some Bible time because Lord knows I need him first thing in the morning. I don't always get this opportunity, so if I actually get it, I am going to take it because it just makes my day and makes my attitude so much better. Of course, we got 2 outside cats that are very bossy, and they love to sit there and meow at me until I give them their breakfast. And then I got the kids in the car, and Lexi of course had to be a little bit of stubborn little turd. She didn't want to sit down, and I was like, girl, we can't go anywhere until you get your booty butt in the chair. So we took Aden to the barber, and when he came out, he looked so much better. I don't know why, but this barber was adamant on like using a ton of hairspray, so he like plastered it to his head, which I was not a fan of. Like pretty much as soon as we got home, I was trying to unplaster it from his head. I don't know why, but he just really thought, I guess, that was a cool look. I wanted it more like styled, but I don't know. This is why I let his dad usually take him instead of me being in charge of this, because I don't know how to talk barber lingo like Jackson does. So anyways, it was super hot outside. It was so humid, so I was like, let's just watch a movie. I need to do a ton of laundry anyway. So Lexi, she doesn't really like to sit down in front of the television, thank God, so she just basically walked around and helped me and Koda just do all the laundry. And then Koda was hungry, so about that time I fed him some lunch, and then it was time for us and the kiddos to get some lunch. And so we ate some ham and cheese sandwiches. And lately, I have been really into this Killer Dave's bread. It's like the 21 grains or something like that. And it is so good. Like, the kids think it's gross looking, but it is so good. I wish they would try it, but they won't even try it. So anyways, honey wheat for them. That's okay. So turkey and cheese, and then instead of doing chips, sometimes I like to try and make it a little bit healthier, which, with children is sometimes hard, but I ended up doing apple slices instead, which they absolutely love that. And then Aden, of course, like I said, he's my picky eater, so I always have to try and convince him to eat, even though he loves turkey and cheese, but sometimes he gets into these modes where he feels like, oh, I don't like this anymore, or that's not the same exact way that you've made it all this time. And so I was like, let's take a big bite together. And then I realized, hey, you tricked me. And I'm sitting here with a huge mouthful, and he didn't even take one stinking bite. But he thought that was funny. And so he finally did eat his sandwich, which I was very grateful for. And then it was time for the kids' nap. And Lexi has been really loving this drop game where I'll sing Rockabye Baby. And then at the end, I'll say drop, 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 drop. And I'll just act like I'm going to drop her on the floor. And so she's really been loving that. So after we were done with that, I put her down for her nap. And she is my good little napper. Like, this girl loves to go to sleep and loves to take naps, which makes mama's heart so happy, because honestly, Aden was so terrible to get down with a nap, and Lexi and Koda both love going to take naps. So I am down for that. I do not really want to wrestle you to go to bed. But Lexi, she's like, oh, it's nap time. Perfect. I love that. But of course, by the time they were ready for a nap, Koda was wild and out. He was literally all over the place. So I hung out with him for a little while. And then after they got up from their naps, it was the late afternoon. I had cleaned up while they were sleeping. I did not film that. Sorry about that. I took them into the kitchen. I brought Lexi's rug in there, and then I let them just pile on me. And we had just a fun day, just hanging out and being a family, letting them be kids. Sometimes they just want to be wild and crazy, and so they love doing silly things like this. And so we did that for a little bit, and then they were getting bored with just laying on each other. So I was like, go get a puzzle. We did this Pixar puzzle. The kids love puzzles, and I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of OCD, so I like to kind of do it for them. And yeah, it takes me I have to do the puzzle by myself first, and then I'll ruin it and let them do it, and I'm a little bit more patient the second time. But anyways, they had a wonderful time doing that. We did it a couple times through, and they just really enjoyed that because it's all the Pixar movies that they love. And then Aden wanted a dessert, and so I had these bananas covered in chocolate. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan. This is my first time trying them, and I thought maybe I got a bad banana or something, because the chocolate was fine, but the banana was kind of grossy. So I feel like I would rather just make those at home by myself and not let the store make them. But anyways, I digress. So then it was time for mama to get a shower. So Jackson laid down with them when he got home from work, and he read them their bedtime stories, which was so stinking cute. Look how adorable they are. Oh my goodness, I could just cuddle with them all day. But anyway, so I went into the bathroom and I decided to get my shower and just relax. I never get alone time unless I'm in the shower, and I always feel like I have to rush through my shower. So tonight I was really trying to just relax and take it slow and not try and rush through my shower. But of course I wanted to hang out with them and hang out with reading time, because I don't know, it's something sweet and precious about them calming down and finally sitting still that I love. And so it's the perfect time to teach them too. So this is nighttime kisses. Of course, they all have to get nighttime kisses, and Lexi's new thing is that she has to run while counting to 10 at the bed as fast as she can. So she had to run up to me, and I was screaming 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 4, and it was super cute. And then Aden had to come tell me one more story before we could say goodnight. And then lately I have been on my Called to Be Different channel, and I have been answering way too many YouTube comments. So tonight I said, that's it, I am going to get on Aden's little Switch and play some Nintendo games. So I played a little bit of Mario, and that was really great to get my brain off of theology for a while, because while I love answering the theological questions, I just think sometimes I don't sleep that well when that's the last thing I do at night. So I've been trying to change up my nightly routine, and this has been really great for me, and that's basically all I'm explaining right here in the video. But since I got the voiceover going, I'll explain it right now. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming along with us, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.